Hey everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions, and today I want to bring you another project in my Floral Boutique Suite video series. And this project is a take on what you actually can see on page 76 in the annual catalog. I thought it was so cool, I thought we needed to redo it. So let's get started and I'll tell you guys the supplies we need. First and foremost, you're going to need your floraling phrases. Let me get this in the hammer here. Stamp set. We are going to need the detailed Floral Thinlits Dies. I've already had those out of the package for us. A 4 by 5 1/4 piece of designer series paper, and I chose this one because it's white and I can stamp on it and you can see it, so you'll see what happens. And you're going to need a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock. I'm using Night of Navy, and you want to score that at 3.5 and 9. Also today we're going to be using the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. I can talk. In our Night of Navy ink. I already have that inked up for you. Oh, and possibly if you guys desire a little bit of the Floral Boutique washi tape, some Whisper White, thick Whisper White baker's twine, and also some regular Night of Navy baker's twine is what I'm going to be using today. Don't worry about writing down any of the directions or anything like that. If you are interested, go ahead out and check out my site. You can see it in the description bar below. You can find the directions for this project as well as all the materials you need you can purchase from that site. All right, so let's get this sandwich rocking and rolling here. So you're going to want your magnetic cutting platform, your base plate. If you guys have a dryer sheet, put a dryer sheet down. I used the last one the other day and I don't have any more, so we're gonna hope this works today. And we're gonna put down our cardstock, and I'm gonna do the larger one first. I'm also going to put down my Thinlit. And you wanna position this about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom of the cardstock. Then you're going to want to take your other edgelet here and line that up so I can get this on here without being too crazy. It's not working for me today. It's really liking my magnetic platform there. Just go ahead and line that up. Let's give it a really big border for some reason, so we're just going to move my paper down just a little bit. Reposition. There we go. Put the top portion of your sandwich on. Hold it steady all together. Get it started. Run it through. Now I always also run it backwards once or twice just to make sure that it cuts all the way through. If your platform cracks, that's okay. That's normal. All right, so we're going to take this. See how pretty that just popped off? We're going to flip our cardstock around. We're going to put back down our wax paper here. Grab the smaller of the two. Yes, you are going to use all of the little edgelets today in this pack. Again, line it up. Side to side, top to bottom. Hope you get it about even. Add in our little edgelet here, which really does not like that spot, one spot on my platform here. So we're going to move it down just a little bit. We're going to line that back up. And we're going to cut again. Okay, run it through and run it back. Everything beyond this part, fairly simplistic. So let's get this out of the way. Pull this back in here so you guys can see. Didn't have that one quite all the way to the edge. All right, I'm gonna get all these little pieces out. If you have a dryer sheet, this works phenomenal. All right. Keep poking. Tap, tap, tap. Swipe this off so everybody can see. Readjust my paper so you guys can also see. See how easy this stuff just kind of falls out? Works a little better if you guys actually have a dryer sheet underneath it, but all right, that should do us for now. That's almost everything out of here. That big one out right there. I'll finish punching the rest of these out. You guys also have that really cool tool that Stampin' Up came out with that has the bristly, brushy thingy on one end. That thing is awesome. All right, so then fold along your score lines and burnish, because you're gonna need to burnish for this. And do the same on the other side. And burnish. I promise I'll finish punching out all those little things, but for the moment, that's what you guys have come up with. I know it's really, really dark. Wait until we stick in the center there. So let's bring in our stamping. So we're gonna take, line up your cardstock here. And I am doing a thank you note for a wedding wishes, just a note of thanks. So I'm going ahead and I'm inking that up in Night of Navy. You guys can't see that, it's off screen, but inking it up in Night of Navy. I'm picking one of like the larger ones towards the top in case you guys want to write a sentiment. Straight down, straight up. Ooh, I actually bobbled. All right, I'll redo this before I send this to somebody. Then on a piece of Scrap Whisper White, you're going to want to take and stamp your wedding wishes. Scrap Whisper right here. Straight down, straight up. Go ahead and get all that stuff out of the way. Now, I did that on purpose. I want to stamp it down kind of towards the corner there, so that if I wanted to, I could put a string of washi tape around here, which I do. So, that's really not in the center, guys. We're going to stamp that again. We're going to stamp that again, just to give myself a few more options here. All right, now we're going to get this going. Push that over a little bit. Pop that out. So this piece here, I'm only going to use a smidgen of snail, and I'm going to add it to the inside of my card base. And I will pull this up and redo this one before I send it to anybody, but inside of your card base, we are going to grab the Thick Whisper White Baker's Twine. I'm going to grab a length here. You probably don't need quite that much, so we're going to trim off just a little bit there. And how I did this is I actually threaded this through. As you can see here, I threaded this through two of the little die cuts here that were open. Go ahead and tie that in a bow. Watch me not be able to tie a bow today, guys. Whee! Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? No, cannot get it. Okay. I'm apparently a bad bow tire today. Let's try this again. I can't tie a bow while I'm talking, apparently. So here we go. Nope, my loop's too small. There it goes. Why won't it come through? There it goes. All right, I'll promise I'll fix my little messed up bow there before I take a picture of this for you guys. There we go. Ah! We have something on our card. Okay, we're gonna turn that over. We're gonna do it again, guys. I smudged it. I don't know how I smudged it, but I smudged it. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take a little bit of our washi tape, find the end, maybe, possibly, if I can. There it goes. Run it across the top here. Wrap it around the back. Now I'm going to poke a hole in the top of this so I can string some baker's twine. So I'm bringing in my piercing mat, my paper piercer, smack dab in the middle there. Actually, going to make that a little bit bigger for myself. Maybe. There we go. Get all this stuff out of the way. Grab my Night of Navy's Baker twine. If I can get it open. Woo, there it goes. You don't need a lot of this. Thread that through the hole. Maybe, possibly. Okay, try that again. Thread that through the hole. Oop. Really doesn't like me today, guys. Okay. You guys also have the 1/8 inch hole punch. That also works. Oh, come on, all the way. Nope, doesn't like me. Well, we could sit here and watch me fight this forever and a day. Or I could try the paper piercer. There goes the phone. Sorry, guys. Let me put this on pause. We go into the phone. Hold on one moment. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. Back again. Last step of this whole process. Cut off a little bit of that. Get rid of that. Now, if you're using the Delightful Dijon ribbon, striped ribbon that they have in the catalog, or they used in the catalog, you can tie this tag directly to that piece of ribbon. Was not a huge fan. I was like, I gotta be able to send this card if I wanted to. That would kind of prevent me from sending it. So I'm actually just going to tie it in here. So once I have this tied, and I'm going to trim off a little bit of that excess washi tape that's around here. And the ends of my baker's twine here. There we go. Let it hang just a little bit. You have a beautifully made card. And so if anybody is interested, please go on to my site and you can find the link in the description bar below here. Grab the directions for this card here. And it's going to be this card. I used 2 different stamp sets. I also used the Thankful Thoughts and I used oval framelits instead of the circle die here. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope to see you again soon. Bye, guys.